Hi, my name is Sarah Livingston, and if you've watched my previous videos, you know a little bit about me. My mother passed away from breast cancer, and I am in remission from Burkitt's lymphoma. Today's topic is very important, and it's a very hard topic. It was very hard for me to do, and I'm sure it's very hard for a lot of other people. Losing your hair. You know, a lot of people would say, oh, no, it's just hair, it's no big deal, it'll grow back, and other people are devastated when they find out. I was one of those people that was like, oh, it's okay, it's just hair, it'll grow back. But when it comes down to it, when you take that buzzer to your head or whatever you do, and you just hear that noise, and you see your hair fall to the ground, it's just so hard. I never was one to obsess over my hair or anything, but it's your hair. You look like a completely different person without it. I mean, for me, a lot of people thought I looked better without hair than I do with hair. I mean, I've got a great head of hair now, but I had really long hair. It was really long, it was blonde, it was straight, it was pretty, I guess, that's what people say, but it wasn't really important to me. When I found out I was going to lose my hair, I cut it off really short, kind of like a little bit longer than the length it is at right now, because I didn't want to watch it fall out. I think losing your hair kind of makes everything kind of seem real, because let's face it, if you don't lose your hair, you could never even know that you had cancer. You could walk outside and people, oh, she's a normal girl or a normal boy. But when you lose your hair, it like draws attention to people to say that kid has cancer, or that woman or man has cancer. Hair shouldn't define you, but let's face it, it does. Which is another topic. When my mom was about to go in to have her mastectomy or get her breasts removed, she was really sad a couple days before, and I told her, your boobs don't define you, and it would be a shame if you do. I mean, I was like, I'm still gonna love you with them or without them. And I think she really liked that. She started crying, of course, but she cried all the time, but she was happy for someone to stop sugarcoating it, because I told her, yeah, it's gonna suck. It's gonna suck that this happens. It sucks that this has happened to you. But they don't define you. I think that the stuff that cancer patients have to do, no one's gonna understand. Even the caretakers. And caretakers it takes a lot of effort to be a caretaker, but they take care of you. They're not you. Like, sometimes, I've never really talked about this with my other family members. Sometimes I get so angry at them, and I'm like, I know it sounds selfish. I know it does. But it's different being a caretaker than being a patient. I just want to say, yes, you guys took care of me, but try being the one that has to be taken care of. I had to throw away my pride and say, yes, I need help. I can't take care of myself. I can barely get up and walk to the bathroom or feed myself or take a sip of water. You just throw everything away and you say, I need help. And there's people out there who don't have anybody else to ask for help. And that's just really sad. When I found out I was going to lose my hair, my two sisters were in the room, my dad and my brother Philip was there, not my brother Jacob. My brother Philip was up there, and we were in the doctor's appointment, and my sister asked what are the side effects for chemo, because every chemo is different, has different side effects, so we wanted to know what to expect with this type of chemo I was having, and he told me all the side effects, and he said, you're going to lose your hair, and you're going to lose all of it. And my sister started crying. I didn't. I just kind of froze. Didn't really say anything because it wasn't real to me. It really wasn't. But they were bawling, and I think it hits other people faster than it does to cancer patients. I mean, they're so sad when they first find out, but you go into a big fighting mode because, like I said, you gotta fight for your life, and that's what you're doing, right? But I never really talked about it again until I got my hair cut, or when it started falling out, and when I shaved my head. I was sitting in the kitchen room, and my sister was shaving my head, and my other sister kneeled down by me, and I just started crying. Because it's your hair. I think that's just... Sorry. It made everything so real. It made the fact that I wasn't going to be here with my mom. My mom wasn't going to do this journey with me, because a year earlier she died from breast cancer. It's just so hard, everything about it, and I'm not gonna lie, it's hard. It still is hard. I'm always gonna be the kid with cancer. I'm always gonna be the kid that mom died. I was in 7th grade, so I was 13 when my mom died. I was in 8th grade when I got diagnosed. I'm always going to be that kid. I don't want it to define me, but it does. And that's the truth. My mom died 2 years ago on January 7th, which was 2 days ago, from 2 years. So the anniversary of my mom's death was 2 days ago. And I've never been more sad or more angry in my entire life. Everything has kind of hit me lately, that this is what my life is going to be like, and this is exactly what has happened to me 3 years ago. Never even thought that this would happen to me. When I was in 6th grade, I thought I could walk on water. 7th grade, my mom got diagnosed with cancer and she died. And I was a Tasmanian devil after she died. I didn't care, I just didn't want to do anything. Then I got diagnosed. It's my own fault that I acted the way I did, but it's the way it is. I mean, I'm so angry sometimes, but I mean, can anybody blame me? These past 2 years have sucked on anything. I can't be angry for the fact that my mom died. I can't. I mean, her disease was so incredibly brutal. It spread and everywhere, and I can't be angry for that. That wasn't her fault. I can't be angry with God for that. But I can be angry that my kids will never meet their grandma. Will never know how great of a person she was. I can be angry for that. I can be angry that she's not going to see me succeed. I can be angry for that. I can be angry for some of the things that my dad has done. And I can be angry with him. But I can't be angry that she's gone. I can't be angry that God took her from me. But my sisters and my brother's kids and my kids will never meet their grandma. And that's all she ever wanted. All she ever wanted was to see her kids succeed. And she won't. And that's hard. Everything about it is hard. Cancer sucks. And there's not one person who won't say it. Because it does. There's nothing fun about it. You're going through treatment, you're doing whatever. It sucks. Losing your hair sucks. Losing someone you love sucks. Alright, so I'm Sarah Livingston. This is my journey, my support, 2-time cancer story. video 5. In the description box, you'll find some other places to contact me. Tell me your story, ask me some questions, do whatever you want. Sarah Livingston, hope you guys had some good holidays.